Battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Thunder, the guard pair for Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams. Lou Dort out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. You take a look at the Thunder. Well, they took game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
Edwards. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Chet Holmgren.
Boy, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
Conley the pass to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Gobert with the screen for Edwards. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams, that's good.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Pass to McDaniels. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. And McDaniels with the block. Randle against Dort. Randle surveying the D. Randle is double. Outside Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dort for the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And go outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle grabs the board. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds. The first one falls. second free throw, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Holmgren. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren. Shooting one.
And that one misses.
I think for a guy like Chet Holmgren, it's about staying healthy. He has the size and skill and the mentality to be successful.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Edwards.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
And Edwards drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Williams, stolen by McDaniels. And Edwards with a clear pass to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
But you get loose with the basketball around McDaniels. This guy's so quick defensively, and he turns it into offense.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Edwards. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. To the right side. Randall kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pulls it up. Dort misses. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. For 3. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. McDaniels against Dort. Here's Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post. Edwards got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Dort. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's to Gobert. Outside Conley. McDaniels against Dort. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And man, is this kid special. Holmgren showing how impactful he can be on both ends.
The Timberwolves have gone 5-9 from the field here in the first. Now here's Conley, still without a basket.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Oklahoma City making a change. Joe's checked in. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Reid the pass to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards looking it over.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Edwards. From 17 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Edwards got 12.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First one falls for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams drops them both. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Williams, a screen on McDaniel. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reid. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Thunder with the rebound. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And, you know,
they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Reed. No scoring in this one. Shoots over George. Reed misses. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 15-6 run. Joe can't get it to go.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Reed against Williams. And here's Reed. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
DiVincenzo against Caruso. Pass to Joe. Back to Caruso. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Williams looking around. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reed's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Thunder with some changes. Wallace is checked in for George. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. Timberwolves also changing it up. Julius Randle comes in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniels. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Caruso against DiVincenzo. Off the run. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota in the lead. Right there in the rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Edwards can't hit the step-back jump shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2, so on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Conley. Then it's Randall, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wallace against Conley. High, arcing shot, and it's laid in by Wallace. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Randall. Randall is doubled. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Williams inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Wiggins, a screen on Conley. Caruso, bounce pass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
DiVincenzo against Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on DiVincenzo. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Good on the triple. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Wiggins. Pass to Conley. DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Now DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Unable to get that one. Williams inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. Williams kicks to Caruso. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Caruso, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Randall against Wallace. Randall left side. Over Wallace. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Randall.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
Wiggins outside. Wallace against Randall. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. Wallace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with it. Guarded by Reed. Wiggins outside. Now Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. No good with the triple. Timberwolves shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Williams. Here's DiVincenzo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
No question, he got marked on that shot.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for the Timberwolves. off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Under foul. Alex Caruso.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Williams. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This one for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley with it. Scoreless thus far. Back to Reed. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Lock at 6. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now, here's Reed. He has 5. Conley up top. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And Gobert kicks to Reed. Oh, good on the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Gobert against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And that one, good. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Reed. Wiggins with the rebound. At the top of the key, Wallace. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Edwards drops them both. The Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. And the layup falls. Wallace has got 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Edwards against Wiggins. Inside. There's McDaniels. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Against Randle. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randle kicks to Edwards. Back to Randle. Wallace against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Wallace. To the paint. Gobert can't hit. The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. And here's Edwards. Launches a 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater. The rebound by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Count that one for Dort. Now here's Randle. He's got 10. Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McDaniels. Hits it from 3-point range. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Cason Wallace. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. The layup missed. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Williams against McDaniel. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Edwards. Randall no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards defending. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniel. Reed with the screen on Hartenstein. McDaniels. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Pass to Williams. They could use a bucket. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Handle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
DiVincenzo, 2 shots.
shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Door to screen on Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game, and it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Alex Caruso.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Timberwolves trail. And here is Conley. Pass to Randall. Edwards kicks to Randall. Offline with his 3. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's stolen by Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the baseline, Jay. Edwards got 20 points. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Over Gobert. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
You love when guards crack back and try to help on the offensive glass. Shea doing work on the second chance opportunity.
Conley finds Randall. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holmgren can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Edwards passes to Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Edwards.
How about the awareness from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? Gets the steal, quickly turns it into a transition bucket.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
You know, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he makes the first.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Randall. Here's Dort. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Randall with the bucket.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Caruso kicks to Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Randall outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Williams. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Williams has got 9.
Jalen Williams very comfortable operating out of that mid-range area.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. A miss that time would have put him up. Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren sets the screen for Hartenstein. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Conley kicks to Randle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
That free throw, no good. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Six to shoot. It's Dort on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. Count that one for Dort.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Randle passes to McDaniel. Now here's Reed. Trains the three-pointer. Reed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Yes, and the foul. That one on George.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Free throw good, Edwards. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on over Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 26 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Down low. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Dort against Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. trailing by 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Dort. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Alexander Walker.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Both good from the line that time. Here is Edwards, and he has 28 points for the game. Reed with a screen on Williams, and here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Joe. Inside. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Williams taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Williams drops them both. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 1. Pass to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here is Williams. McDaniels defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with the screen on DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Edwards against Dort. Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
Reed with a screen on Williams. For 3, Edwards. The Thunder pull it in. Dort with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead, he takes it in. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Williams. Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
It's tipped. Now here's Caruso. 8 points for him. Pass to Joe. There's 1:38 left in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Wallace against Randle from downtown. Thunder with the rebound. .51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
1 shot.
Shooting 1.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Edwards. He's got 34. It's up a 3. Rebound by Wallace. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Wallace, good.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Edwards against Caruso. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City in front, leading by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. You've got Conley, Naz Reid out there with McDaniels, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Now here's Wiggins, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Caruso against Conley. That's to DiVincenzo. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Caruso, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Caruso against Conley. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the left wing. Williams against Reid. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hartenstein with the screen on Reid. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Reid. Here's McDaniels to tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Williams. Crops in the layup for 2. And that's 13 points for Williams.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Williams dishes to Wallace. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Over in the corner, Caruso. And the three ball is good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Reid with a screen for DiVincenzo. Over Wiggins. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
Thanks so much, David. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Out to the right wing. Reed hits to Conley. Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Conley's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Dort against Reed. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Gobert is around. Wow.
McDaniels passes to Conley. And finished off by Edwards.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Minnesota. Up top, Dort. Guarded by Reed. Here's Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 feet away. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's the double team with Dort. Conley for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Gobert. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pull-up jumper. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. Williams with a clean look. The Thunder with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. With the fadeaway. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them.
Whoa! Extra right there from Edwards.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
To take the lead. And the rejection by Holmgren. The tray. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Reed the pass to McDaniels. The 3. Reed misses. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Dort against Reed. Dort misses.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Alex Caruso is checked in for Wiggins. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock is at 3. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good. Nothing but net.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. And here is McDaniel. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, McDaniel's really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Oklahoma City making a change. Hartenstein's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Randle. Pass to Reed. Over Holmgren. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
That's his second personal foul. First foul. At the line for the Oklahoma City.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. The Thunder leading by 7. Over in the corner, Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for 2, Williams.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Edwards against Williams. Reed with a screen on Williams. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Edwards against Holmgren. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Over in the corner, Edwards. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Pass to McDaniels.
Clearly foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting from inside. Jen again. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Good on both. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Dort finds Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Randall against Hartenstein. Randall down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.